panelists and my dear friends. So I represent Cisco. We are a leading IT and ICT company. We have been very active in India for a long time. In fact, we have been part of a lot of ICT projects across India while connecting the entire country, cities and villages, right? Smart cities is something which is, I won't say is new in India, but there were a lot of point solutions which were happening for many years now, where Cisco has been a very active part. Since we have very short time, the intent will be to give a message about the best practices that Cisco has globally, as well as what we have done in India. What we feel is probably right and customized for Indian conditions, right? So there could be big aspirations, but probably what would be the right thing that we should go forward, right? So as I mentioned earlier, right, we are not new to smart cities. Globally, we have been doing this for quite a lot of time, right? We have a lot of case studies that we have created, whether it's Barcelona or Adelaide or Chicago, New York, even in Asian countries, in China, a greenfield completely done from scratch, which is Songdo in Korea. So there are many such instances of smart cities that has been already been deployed by us globally, right? In India, we started with point solutions, as I mentioned earlier, and we were very active in most of the safe cities projects that we have done. One reference which Sir gave was Navi Mumbai, where the entire solution in terms of the technology part comes from Cisco, right? Right from creating a command control center, and this was done 5 years back, as Sir said, which was probably one of the first projects of the country, right? Recently, we have been, as said, we have done quite a few things in India as well. There's already a MOU signed with the Maharashtra government as well as Haryana. We are kickstarting a project in Vijaywada. We are already on a completion for a project in Jaipur where they are doing a complete smart city for 26 locations, right? Which is only phase 1, which is going to expand to the entire city, right? So likewise, there has been a lot of activity which is happening in India, and Cisco is playing a very active role. Right? So before I start on some of the slides, right, which probably would be telling what are the best practices of smart cities, what are the use cases, what are the different modules, how do you stitch all this together, right? I would like to show you a short video of Barcelona. The reason I selected Barcelona was they had some challenges which were common. I understand it's a European country, it's not same, the infrastructure is not same, but the challenges were very much similar, right? They have problem of creating new jobs. They had a problem of a lot of municipal services which they wanted to deliver efficiently to their citizens, right? So the citizens don't follow the cumbersome process. They wanted to revive the economy, which anyway the entire Europe is struggling into, right? And that's the reason why the municipal bodies or the urban local bodies came up saying that we want to do something, right? We need to invest in IT and ICT, right? To make our city robust, efficient, so that it leads to all the challenges that we have, catering them, as well as leading some aspirations which city was looking at, right? So just a short video, and then probably I'll carry on my slides.
As the world continues to urbanize, with 180,000 people a day moving into cities, the competition between cities will continue to grow economically, environmentally, and even socially. The cities that embrace technology will surface as the winners.
Think about it. Only 1% of what can be connected is connected today. Imagine the possibilities. The internet of everything has arrived and is ready to change the world.
Cisco is extremely excited about Barcelona because the city is utilizing the Internet of Everything. By connecting its people and things to a city Wi-Fi, Barcelona is creating new services, richer experiences, and unprecedented economic opportunity for its people, for its businesses, and for its partners.
Barcelona is a social dream, and technology is able to make this social dream possible.
We face in Barcelona the very same problems that every city in the world faces. So we want to tackle those problems with technology.
What we're trying to put in place is a common solution for all the cities of the world.
It is estimated that 40% of traffic in city centres is caused by cars trying to find a parking space. Now, in-ground parking sensors communicate with devices in cars to help vehicle owners quickly find an available spot.
Putting sensors in parking spots allow us to get less cars, less traffic, people happy, so that the city becomes a more livable place.
We have to make it possible for people to understand that internet might be changing their daily life to improve it.
We transform the experience of wasting your time waiting for the bus into a full contact with the city. People can find information on routes for the bus, plus information on the area, business, commerce, shows.
Barcelona's citizens not only enjoy the smart bus stop experience, but are also able to maintain their Wi-Fi connectivity while on the bus or underground train. This allows citizens to get the same sensation of connectivity as they get at home. Understanding that much of a city's energy waste comes from less than optimal use of lighting, Barcelona is installing highly efficient streetlights which are dynamically managed to save energy, optimize maintenance, and provide a safe environment for citizens. A city-wide network of sensors provides city officials with concrete information so that they can make decisions based on real-time data.
Getting information on the flow of citizens, on noise, on pollution, on traffic, on weather conditions allows cities to streamline the city operations, reduce costs, and also improve overall sustainability. Economic sustainability, social sustainability, and environmental sustainability.
Barcelona can generate a blueprint of what the cities can become, and this is what gives sense, full sense to what we're doing in Barcelona right now.
Technology is for people, technology is for using it, and technology is for improving citizens' lives. We are sure that the Barcelona of the future will be even much better than it is now.
Smart cities represent places where people will want to live. By connecting the unconnected, cities will be completely transformed. These are the cities that will harness the power of the Internet of Everything.
So that was a short video, but if I look at the challenges, right, whether it's lighting, parking, traffic, environment, right, these are the challenges that we see in most of the Indian cities as well, right? So it's a good, I would say, relevance from an India perspective. Coincidentally, Government of India had sent some 30+ delegates across the country to Barcelona. So there was a Smart City Expo which happened probably a week back, where top Indian and representing the entire country, delegates actually visited and they saw this in production, right? So probably we can show some good slides and good videos, but something to see in production is very important, whether it works or not, right? So coming back, so basically we heard in the morning, right, where Honorable Chief Minister said that a lot of things are there in place, but they are working in silos, right? When we travel across many cities of the country, we are surprised actually to see that a lot of smart and intelligent solutions are already in place, right? Whether it's related to a single use case which is directly touching the citizen. The challenge is they work in silo. They don't integrate. They don't communicate with each other. You don't have a central dashboard where you can get this information so that you can take action at a right time and give this messaging to the right people, right? So your response, your operations, your maintenance, everything gets optimized on the same. So that's probably the first step, right, where we design an architecture or a framework for a smart city. We identify, what are the services that cities are already running, right? Are they intelligent? Are they smart? If not, let's make them smart first, right? And then try to integrate them on a single platform, which not only helps optimizing and delivering better services to the citizen, but it also helps in bringing down the cost, which is probably one of the main criteria of smart cities getting successful, right? Because the budget, the price, the different business models will be very key from sustainability perspective. And that's probably what was the messaging from the Honorable CM himself in the morning, right? So what we do, right, when we create the framework of the city, right, we call it as a digital platform where we connect the entire city, right? So whether you have various use cases which are running on its own and there are divisions who are maintaining and managing it, connecting the entire city on a network should be the prima facie, the first thing that we should be doing. And we call it as a digital overlay of the city, right? Creating a command center, in this case it is showing as a command center at the municipal corporation. Now we can have a municipal command center at the municipal corporation or the police or the tourism department. It's endless, right? You can just create multiple such command centers. And then we start integrating these individual use cases or models, right, to the digital overlay of the city. Then we identify the different modules, right? In this case, we are showing 6, but this could be 6, 8, 10. So there are two things which are important for a city. One is the current challenges, which we need to address. And second is the aspiration, what city wants to become in the next 5 years and 10 years. And based on that, this architecture gets created. It gets connected on a network layer, and then you have a city management, which basically operates the entire stuff, right? So I'll not go into detail in the sense of time, but this is probably the architecture for a smart city for India, which we have created only from Indian scenario perspective. And it's typically said as northbound and southbound. Southbound are the different services which are connected through sensors. We create a Wi-Fi network, bring it to a middle layer where this all gets integrated, and then create a command center. Now, we all know that everything is moving to mobile, right? So the mobile apps, right, which we saw in the video also, will play a very big role, where not only the citizens will use these services, but even the government officials can manage their operations through smart devices while on the move. So benefits are simple. Probably as we mentioned earlier, it's basically to create more jobs, do optimizations, do savings, reduce crimes, increase safety, right? So basically to improve the quality of living for the citizens. Thank you so much. That was very short, I understand, but probably in the time that was given to us, this is what we can showcase. But probably we can definitely help and support as we are working anywhere across the country. Thank you so much.